Okay, okay, so I want to make a little video about my Buick Lucerne. This is a 2007 Buick Lucerne CXL. Right now, I think I'm having battery issues. I think my battery it has either died or it drained to the point where you can't really start my car up. I'm hoping that's the only problem, because I've gone through the owner's manual. I was doing some research on Reddit and Google, and they were talking about check your owner's manual, for jump starting the car and everything. And come to find out, the battery is back here behind the passenger seat. So it's a little stuffy and messy back here, but there goes the battery. I did manage to take out the wrench screw at the bottom, because I'm planning on replacing the battery. According to my research on the internet, it's not recommended to jump start the car from this point, and inside the car you would have to go out there, pop the trunk, and jump start the car from out there. And this is what happens when I try to start my car up. All right, like the radio barely even turns on. Look, well, it's working now. Actually, yeah, it does that. Apparently, okay. Let's see. It came on. Okay. Normally, it would just flash and show me white screens and like a malfunctioning television, but I don't hear any music. I don't know what that clicking noise is. It's like a clicking noise. But let me try to go ahead and try to start the car up and see what. Oh, there it is. See, that happens. Okay. And it turns out, okay, and that happens. I think it's a little battery, or I gotta change that battery, but this is just, to help anyone out there with probably a similar situation. Yep, nothing. So I think I have a bad battery, a low battery. I gotta change it out, but I have a friend coming over to help me jump start the car up, so I could at least go to other parts of the store and get, a battery for the car if it needs one. I don't know why the radio keeps turning off. Maybe because low battery. I don't hear any music, although possible cause of this is a battery drain. I had to check my oil earlier, but let me go ahead and open the door and see if the radio is gonna cut out, because before it didn't cut out. Well, let's see if it'll cut out this time. Oh, the radio's still on. So door is open, lights are in the auto position. Turn that off. See if that's gonna do the trick. Nope, radio is still on. So that also has been happening. I just found this out. Oh, okay, now it turned off. Okay. Yeah. So it's a little bit on the slow side, with the electricals. But let's see what happens when I hit the hazards. Nothing. Oh, there we go. It's working now. Okay. Usually it won't show anything. That's glad. Good to know it's working. Okay. Yeah, it's working. It didn't do that before. Maybe it's doing it for the camera. But I'm gonna go, to the trunk and see where I can hook up these black and red wire to jump start the car. Okay, so the friend of mine who had to show up couldn't make it, so I guess I'll be jump starting this Buick with my family car. It wasn't here before because my stepdad had to use for work the other day, but You're not going to be jumping it from back here, although that's where the battery is located. I don't think it's safe to do that. From what I know, you're probably going to have to recalibrate your car. I'm not exactly sure what that means. When you change, or yeah, I think that's when you change the battery, but this is just to jump the battery. So let's get to it. So you're gonna come to the front of your Buick 07. This is where the positive terminal goes. Right here by the fuse box compartment. Okay, we're gonna have to snap that cable. And then you can just place the ground or the negative anywhere on the metal object on the car. I'm gonna show you. So I'm doing this by myself because there's no one around today. Nothing is connected, so I'm sure the order right here doesn't really count yet. You're gonna do ground or negative to negative, and this is a positive on the healthy truck. Do it like that. And on the Buick, you're gonna put the positive. Look at this cat watching me. Where did it come from? Okay. And you're gonna put the positive to the positive right here. And then the ground, you can put it on metal object like over here or over here. I like to put it over here. This is the second time jumping my car, and I found this to be a nice stable spot. So that's how it's gonna be looking like when you're jumping in 07 Buick CXL Lucerne. I know a bunch of other cars are like this, but they don't recommend you jumping it from the back seat, which is where they put the battery at. They have a terminal post up front in the engine compartment. I'm trying to get this thing to hold on nice and tight. Okay, so you're gonna be looking at something like this from the Buick to a healthy car engine. So let's start this Ford up and get on with it. It's that same cat. It came back around the corner. I guess he wants to see if it's gonna work as well. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna start the healthy truck up. Hope I don't blow up anything. Now I'm gonna go inside the car and try to cut it on. Hope I don't fry anything, and I hope my connections are right. It's not. Okay, let me check my connections. Because the car won't start. I got positive to positive, negative to negative. And over here, I got the positive to the positive, the negative to the ground. don't think it's gonna work. No, it's still not jumping. Don't know why. Okay, so I went to the Ford, I revved up the engine for a little bit, and I'm about to try again. Yes. Oh my God. So I just had to rev up the engine on the Ford for a little bit to give it some juice. And the car cranked right up. Radio was dead, man.
Hit for 2025. It's called Use Me, right inside the Quicksilver Morning Show on B-More's 92Q. Shea Parker and Pork Chop here, of course.
So let me show you guys the setup that I did. So I moved the ground terminal to that bolt right there, which is that bolt. And that's how you jump a 07 Buick or a car similar with the batteries in the trunk. Alright, that should conclude the end of the video. I need a new battery like today. Okay, so these two are gonna have to get out the way. So these are gonna have to get out the way.
So.
Right?
Alright.
Yeah, this is a 516, it works.
516, same thing as an 8mm.
Okay.
Ratchet.
Yeah, I wanted to document this because I couldn't find videos online on how to jump start the car with the battery in the back seat. So it took me a minute to realize I gotta do it from the front. So I was like, maybe this is gonna help other people in similar situations. You never know.
Oh, okay.
I also loosen this right here so make it easier to get it out.
You see this? This is your port.
That's for the acid, right?
Acid, yep.
Yeah. I did a little reading on Reddit about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just put this one right here. Then, let's take this one off. This is already out.
The positive, the negative. Yeah. Loosen the port on your side. Pull it.
And then now the battery just comes out.
Yep.
It's a little heavy.
Yeah.
It's quite heavy. So this port goes here. This is a vent to vent out the acid underneath the car. I think it weighs about 40 pounds, that battery.
Yep.
It lasted a long time though. I never changed it ever since I bought this car. Nah, this is my first time since 2021.
Oh, okay.
And it was secondhand, so.
Yeah, the battery's
So we're gonna bring in the new battery, put it in there. Here comes the new bad boy.
Watch your hand.
I'm trying to, hold on, don't squeeze it. Okay, there we go. All right, he's in.
Locking down first back with the battery holder.
Oh, don't wanna lose that. Screw this down at the bottom. What that's doing.
So you need a 13 millimeter.
I'm gonna need to get one of these extended wrenches, man.
Yeah, just about.
I had to use a regular wrench, and it took me a good minute to get it out of there.
So that's a 13. No, that's a 12 millimeter with an extended.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. Which one you gonna put back on first?
We're gonna go with the red, positive first.
Why?
That's normally what they say, positive first all the time. I don't know why
That's your
exactly.
question, yeah. Because what happened, let's say you put the negative on first, then you put the positive, you can short circuit it. So you're right, you put the positive on first, then ground it.
Okay, I was also reading this thing about this dude who jump started his car from the back seat, right, which he wasn't supposed to, and then he changed the battery. Then when he started his car, it said something about recalibration.
Yeah, what happened? The computer system, he shuts it down. Certain vehicles shuts it down. If you don't, you gotta do what's called a backup.
Backup.
Yeah, like some of the newer vehicles, there's a backup where you have to put in what's called an OBD. You gotta get some real tools, man.
Yeah. I only got these
Let's
wrenches.
get a little tool set.
I need to get those. Well, yeah, you can go
Like
ahead
with
and do
something
that.
like this, an extension. Hold on, make sure it's tightened up.
I don't think I put this screw in correctly. It's not. I don't think I put this one in correctly. It's not going in. It's too stuck.
No, no, he's in. He's in. That's why you gotta get something like this. This has a 8. See that this ratchet has an 8 and a 10-inch on it. So this way is a 10. That's an 8. So you good there. You good there. Where's the ports?
I mean these. Vents.
Where did you take it?
It goes right there, at the bottom exhaust.
Yeah. So it's like.
Y'all sell that part too?
Mm-mm.
Dang, you better not lose it then.
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around. You're right.
Why the heck is it that?
It's rubber to do that. You gotta.
Because it's supposed to stretch out.
Yeah. There we go. I got that one.
You got yours in?
Yep. Into the back of this way.
Yeah. Whatever exhaust the battery has, it will go down through at the bottom.
Yep.
All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it starts.
All right, let's crank it up. Moment of truth. I think it's gonna start. Well, sounded like it came on.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When's the last time you used like some fuel treatment in it?
Fuel treatment?
Yeah.
Like
in your gas.
it's been a while.
You probably need to get some. So what happened to fuel treatment? It cleans out your injector.